Hello and welcome back for part 21 of This is Total War with Arkhan the Black. Alright, so over the last end turn, on the Skaven heroes managed to wound himself or herself, trying to take out one of my heroes, which is great. I mentioned this last time, but the Skaven have also left an army at sea in force march that doesn't get reinforcement from the garrison or the army here. So I think I just can bring up my two armies here, take them out, they can't retreat, and get back to Sunburg no problem. So that's a welcome little donation, I guess. Things are less good in the north because these orcs sort of came out of nowhere. They're not, I mean, they've only got a whole stack of 20 units between the two armies, so they're not super strong. But I can't do anything about them just yet, I think. Yeah, I can't attack with this army at least. This army, I was optimistically trying to recruit another Bone Giant. Probably have to cancel that, I would think. Let's just see. I need to get vision on. Yeah, so these are the other Eye of the Jungle armies.
I think not.
This is the army that we fought. It's weak, but healing back up.
Not possible.
And then these are full stacks that are at full strength.
Futile.
Fighting one of these stacks is
Certainly
tough
not.
enough. I definitely don't want to fight both. So I'm thinking of just adopting the tried and true tactic of coming back into ambush stance and then taking advantage of whatever armies move into attack range, basically. Yeah, there's no way I can have this army stay still for 2 turns. I'm not sure these elves can reach me this turn.
Not possible.
Yeah, it shows it's close. This forecast doesn't always get it right, but let's say even if they're out of range this turn, I don't get the Bone Giant next turn, it's 2 more turns. So I think if I just stay here without hiding my army, I'm definitely going to get attacked by too many elves, and I don't want that. Okay, so this was just a Tomb Prince with nothing special for his trait, who's just a scout essentially. That's fine. Slich Priest actually has a very good trait, so I want to get him leveled up and immortal as soon as possible. So yeah, I think moving armies slightly to the west, then letting these armies, say, force march towards Bel Aliad or come here and raid, you know, whatever they want to do, and then respond from there. Kinda wish I had a third army in the north, but there's almost, like, it's always the case that you'd like an extra army, right, pretty much. Particularly a Slich as the Toon Kings when you're not paying for them. Okay, cancel that. Yeah, and I can't, even this general with his boosted movement range can't get to this army. I'm not going to launch any kind of attack here, like, this army is very weak, but 2 stacks. I do have Lightning Strike, but I'm not even particularly confident fighting 1-on-1 and then another, like, 2-on-1 fight. I'm also, yeah, if I was a bit closer, maybe I'd think about some plan here, but nah, I just want to be careful, get this Lich Priest into the army. That'll bring this army up to, yeah, certainly a full complement of heroes. They're not particularly high level. I guess the Tomb Prince is getting up there, which is good. I think the thing to replace in this army next would be the skeletons and, well, the Nekahara horsemen are probably fine against the elves. Alright, so how far can this Lich move down to here? Okay. So let's walk back to there. I have to make sure I do this in the right order, because otherwise I don't have enough movement range. Go into ambush stance. Then, same with this army. just check the relations between the orcs and the Eye of the Jungle. Yeah, they're perfectly friendly. They don't like being the trespassers against them, but they like the fact that they're each fighting me, obviously.
Not.
Yeah, the relationship the other way is fine too. Okay, so there's no real prospects for the orcs and the Eye of the Jungle fighting one another,
My dynasty.
which would be nice, obviously.
My dynasty reigns.
So I've got Nekahara magic there, got light magic here. Oh no, I've got 2 Nekahara magic wizards. Alright. That's... I guess the mix would be better, but no worries.
To prove themselves.
Okay, so this Necrotect... Oh, yeah, so at level 5, I think increased mobility is just the best bet. I have enough constructs now that I picked up the Stone Shaper skill. It's not bad, it gives, it's a defensive, constant defensive passive boost to constructs nearby, but missile resistance against the elves seems pretty necessary. So yeah, back on the plan with increased mobility. I think that's about all I'm doing up here in the north. Bel Eliad, yeah, I guess I did invest a little gold-wise into it. I didn't realize the orcs were here. That's one of the things in this campaign, is like,
Ignore the critics.
you're constantly under some amount of threat, and I feel if you... Yeah, there's just a balancing act between investing too much gold in territory you've just captured versus
Ever onward.
like being super conservative and only spending gold in the really safe areas, but then, you know, you obviously grow a lot slower, so... Alright, got a lot of gold to spend, but let's maybe deal with other stuff first.
More slaves.
Okay, so here's my Necrotect. He's planning to come up and rebuild the ruins in Phyrus. I think I'll have him take the long way around through the mountains.
Slaves.
Obviously don't want him getting wounded by an enemy hero since he cost me 4,000 gold.
Grand Necrotech. The ultimate shrine.
Alright, so over here I've got...
Will be done.
Yeah, this guy has a high level Light Lich Priest, and Arkhan
Open
has Nekahara. Okay. And I don't have other heroes currently in these armies.
power. My great works unfinished.
Just recruited the Serpent Carver. Okay. Ah, I can actually make use of that.
I have my suspicions.
So I'm going to bring these 2 armies down, take out this army. This Lich, this Necrotect can't join in, so I really just want to use him to scout here.
Comes to all.
Yeah, so there was another Skaven army.
The plan scheme is discordant.
Alright.
The greatest artist.
Yeah, and another one.
I'll move in time.
Although this looks like a pile of Skaven slaves. Yeah, there's no need to be too hasty here. It can look like, you know, the Skaven just have unlimited armies, right? But if you remember back earlier in the campaign, they had a situation like this where there are 3 or 4 armies, and I just took them apart over a number of turns, and yeah, they rebuild them, but not immediately. So it's just a case of being patient, taking good fights, never letting the Skaven have a chance to attack an army in the field. I say it every time, but it's so important.
Where are my slaves?
Okay, there's a lot of basic skeleton units in this army, so let's go ahead and
Black Tower.
switch the new Necrotect
King of greatest
in for one of these.
dynasty.
And this is my prepared king. He's getting up there in levels, a few levels away from the War Sphinx. And he's focusing on, yeah, focus on archers, sepulchral stalkers. Right. I don't...
No.
Yeah, I'm considering who to have actually lead the attack here, launch the attack.
Curious rat creatures.
Probably still just Arkhan.
Unliving curse.
Yeah, and Arkhan's got a space in his army for this Necrotect.
Undead. Great Ark refreshes all.
Yeah, so how much movement do I have left? 58%. Okay. Even if that's not entirely accurate, I can make it back to Sudenburg, no problem here. The fact I have walls in both these settlements is actually really nice.
Find my harem.
Okay, so you move out to here.
Land of the dead. Absolute power.
Yep, only reinforcement line comes from our troops. The garrison and like the troops here don't just hop on boats to come in and to reinforce if you're at sea.
Time to die.
Alright, so good odds in our favour, unsurprisingly. Some good troops to take out though, for sure. Oh, so many of these Doom Flayers. Death Runners, Storm Vermin. Yeah, this is a very solid army. Right, need to focus fire on the Rattling guns. With our caskets probably, just take them out as soon as possible. Archers will do... I think archers plus my heroes and like more elite troops should do okay against the Storm Vermin because they're all coming in tired. Yeah, I don't have a great plan for the Doom Flayers though. I mean, I guess I just try and absorb the impact as much as I can with my reinforcing skellies. And neither of my heroes or characters coming in are mounted. This guy's on a horse though. Okay, and Arkhan has his chariot. Right. Okay. It's funny how the like abstract nature of the naval battles in this. Both sides just have a gentleman's agreement to get off the boats and, you know, duke it out on the ground. Yeah, I don't know. It's a little weird. Who's their general? I should have checked this. He's a spellcaster, right? No, I can't see him. Yeah, I think he's a warlock engineer, so I'm expecting warp lightning. Oh, this is a nice position on the hill. Okay, reinforcements coming from there. Alright, in that case, let's deploy nice and close to where the reinforcements come from. The Skaven don't get menaced below at sea, right? I don't think so. Yeah, pretty confident they don't.
King of Liches.
So they may well take a defensive position and let, you know, force me to make the first move, but I'm fine with that. This army's a bit more damaged than I realised. I guess it always looks like the troops are full health because you always have like the big chunk of replenishment shown, but they're actually still under strength a bit. Okay, have these archers here. The other reinforcement archers can take a position next to them. Tomb Guard on this flank, and Necrosphinx, and I think I'll just have these units. Yeah, I like this obstacle's kind of useful for avoiding being flanked. I don't think that the Doom Flayers are super effective against these units, so having them out here where they're liable to get hit by the Doom Flayers is probably fine. And have the Necrotect here. He's more vulnerable actually. I should watch him. I'll just position him behind the construct line. Okay, Arkhan. Elish Priest can come in here. Arkhan I'll just keep in the middle to start with. Now actually, do I start the battle in casket range? Yeah, I do. Okay, I might just have the caskets hold fire. If the Skaven don't come right towards us, I probably don't want to provoke them into doing that until all my reinforcements are here as well. Yeah, it kind of looks like they are advancing though. Okay, in that case, yeah, fire away. Why not? Get my reinforcing troops into position. What's this unit? Oh, rattling guns, okay. They are a high priority target. Fortunately they don't have super long range, but they make such a mess out of infantry if they're able to stand and shoot for even a couple of rounds. Yeah, so the problem here is that they're getting to our lines faster than we're able to reposition, which means I need skeleton fodder ASAP. Alright, let's drop to Wart Lightning on my new skeletons, which is totally fine. Yeah, desperately need my troops to kill those rattling guns. Yeah, we're going to need some more help on this flank. Yeah, my troops are going to struggle against the elite Skaven infantry here. So the rattling guns refusing to break. Alright, got more troops coming from the flank, yeah, okay. That's manageable. Yeah, this unit's taking way too much damage. Did manage to rout those rattling guns finally. Okay, I can't heal constructs with this guy yet. Right. Can we hit banishment on top of this stack? Yes, okay. Need more help over this flank. Yeah, definitely took a lot of damage on some of my skeleton infantry units. Don't think any of them have got wiped out just yet, so... Arkhan's kind of been able to just like run around and cast his magic with impunity, which is awesome. Okay, looks like we're doing... we're not actually doing that great over here, are we? Yeah, Tomb Gods have too many casualties. Okay. You guys need to get up here. Need to protect the caskets. Okay, and yeah.
Tremble before Arkhan.
Necro Sphinx is always going to take quite a lot of damage against the guys with halberds, but it should be fine. No idea where the enemy general is, but I think we're doing, yeah, we're doing okay here. It's kind of like a reminder of just how tough the Skaven army are, even when fought in the best possible situation, with like, you know, them being on force march and everything. Alright, I'm gonna do my best to keep that unit alive, but may end up failing. Maybe rallied. Can't believe again how annoying these Doomflayers have been. At this point I'm sort of hoping they just get the army loss and I don't have to annul them down. Looks like that's probably gonna happen. Yeah, okay. Alright, no need to keep firing. Let's try and do some magic. Yeah, I don't think I had any units wiped out. Definitely took a lot of damage, but shouldn't have to fight any other battles over the end turn. So I don't think any lasting issues. Alright. Yeah, I'm not sure what actually was fighting or like doing so much damage to this Tomb Guard unit. I didn't get any kills against it, so it probably wasn't infantry. Alright, do I have anything wiped out? Not. No. The damage on this army is actually spared pretty well, that's good. Yeah, their general did a lot of damage with his... Oh, it was... Yeah, I guess it was Warp Lightning and he maybe had even some other spells. Oh, these units are scary too. I probably underestimated a little the Death Runners. I think of them as being kind of vulnerable to missile fire, but like, the Skaven runs so fast that... yeah, you just don't get that many volleys before they're in your face. 2,000 treasury. I like the sound of that. Okay. So, successfully dealt with those Skaven.
The realm of souls fills with my foes.
So let's have this army move back to here.
Voyage.
Need to decide who to put in the city. So this army needs 2 turns to replenish.
You are not him.
I'm expecting Arkhan will need the same. Yeah, okay. Alright, let's just have Arkhan stay in the city. Although, getting a Screaming Skull catapult unit
My will be
for
done.
this general would be nice. So he doesn't have enough movement to go into the stance that lets him access global recruitment outside the city. So maybe let me change plan here slightly. Okay, Arkhan comes outside the city, goes into ambush stance. Fully healed in 2 turns, fully healed in 2 turns. Yeah, everything's fully healed still until in 2 turns. And if I can select my other army...
The day of awakening comes.
Yeah, so you go into Sudenburg,
Prepare the crypt.
and then I have access to global recruitment, and I can upgrade some of these troops, or you know, replace them. Right, so over here I've got a nice number of Tomb Scorpions.
They need to prove.
Now this general's prepared as well. Yeah, I guess I just had a kind of like a spared prepared king. Probably just keep this army where it is for now. The Black Tower is really well defended. I mean, there's a full stack as a garrison as well, so anyone attacking this has to take on 2 full stacks basically behind walls. Admittedly, they're not the most like experienced troops, but still.
Arkhan the Black.
Okay, so yeah, I think increased mobility. No, you know what? I'll go for the restore first. So 3 caskets here,
Victory is assured.
and 1 here. Yeah, and I can't do more recruitment in these armies just yet because I'm trying to stay in ambush stance, and they're full anyhow. Okay. So in minimum 3 turns, oh sorry, at most 3 turns, possibly sooner, I can actually unlock a 6th army slot, which costs 20,000.
Tomb King.
Oops, wrong one.
Land of the dead.
Yeah, so here are all the units I can pick up. I can get another unit of archers, that seems like a no-brainer to go for. I can go for the Screaming Skull. 6 turns to the Bone Giant is probably too long. Yeah, I think I don't see any reason not to go for the Screaming Skull here. It's the Screaming Skull, Archers, and Bone Giant that get the boosts from this Lord's Redline skill. Also, I think, well, the Sepulchral Stalkers get a separate boost. So, yeah, let's just go through and throw out whatever the weaker skeleton units are. I'm not going to bother bringing in Nekahara warriors, I think. I want the infantry in this army is more defensive. I guess I'll keep this one unit. So melee chariots, yeah, they don't really fit in so well here either. Well, having said that, it's hard to make the case for like the 11th Skeleton Spearman unit, right? I probably should just take more or less anything over Spearmen while I still have, you know, such a reasonable front line. Could start recruiting Sepulchral Stalkers. I only have 3 global recruitment slots though, so yeah, I won't bother with that. Something else I can do in 2 turns. Could go for Chariots or... Yeah, I think there's some... I think having 1 unit of Chariots is actually not bad. I have had a couple of battles where like I had a fairly immobile defensive army and regretted not having like 1 fast unit to go distract the enemy or whatever, so yeah, this looks like a pretty good lineup. Can replace more skeletons in the future. Okay, so Arkhan's in ambush stance. Again, I'm just trying to like, I'm not trying to actually launch an ambush, I'm just trying to, by making this army invisible, I'm just trying to bait the Skaven into making more unwise moves. Okay. This Necrotect has skill points, but he's saving them. Might have more heroes to move actually, let's just check that.
Yes, his resurrection nears.
Okay, yeah, so this army could actually recruit... Yeah, so I can recruit using local some of these higher tier units. But I already have...
I doubt his attentions.
I think... yeah, I think the weakest units here are these melee skeleton chariots. They're not good enough against the heavy Skaven infantry, the Stormvermin. And the Scorpions kind of do the job against the light Skaven infantry. I'll keep this 1 unit of Horse Archers and just replace, just like swap out all 4 of these, I think. Yeah, having a couple units of infantry is just to basically just meat shield the archers is probably still okay, so they can stay for now. Let's go for... the other 2 of those, and... maybe dismiss those units before actually looking at what I was replacing them with. I'm not a big fan of Necropolis Knights, but... Sure, okay. They're probably... I mean, they've got to perform better than the tier 1 Chariots, right? They are a tier 4 unit after all. 1 unit of Skeleton Horsemen. Go for a unit of Nekahara Warriors. Nah, you know what? We have enough offense from the Scorpions, just 1. Oh, I think I'll just replace the skeleton. Oh, yeah, go for 3rd Scully. Okay, settlement upgrades. Yeah, I don't think this is worth putting money into, given I'm actually pretty close to 20k. Yeah, this Orc army's been giving me the runaround. There's only 4 units, and my assumption is that they can't take on my garrison, but that assumption might be tested this turn. Garrison's at full strength. Actually, that's a good point. Let me just check on my... Is everywhere free of the plague now? Yes. Alright, good. So this garrison should be getting back up to strength 2. Yeah, it's... I don't know, 60-70% there. Oh man, why do I have bats in my garrison? It's an embarrassment. Yeah, well, don't have a choice, I guess. Arkhan loves his bats, apparently. Yep, don't care about your skill points. Oh, settlement upgrades here. No, there's too many enemies here. I think I'll sit on this surplus. It's a bit inefficient, but yeah. Okay, looks like that's everything. Alright, so we know that, yeah, we know and are at war with the top 4 ranked factions in the world, and Eyes of the Jungle are in the top 10. Great. And then Clan Wars at number 2. What are we, like 7th? 6. Alright, not bad. Yeah. Definitely a tough situation up here. That 6th army can't get here soon enough. Alright, let's see what happens. Actually, just realised I hadn't looked at this for a while. Potion of Foolhardiness. Potion of Strength. Yeah, these don't actually heal. Potions that heal I think are worth crafting, but these are just combat buff stuff, which isn't worth the resources right now. Damage walls. Yeah, that's fine. Alright, so I don't know where this army is trying to move to, but they're trying to use the underway. Unfortunately, Arkhan's army is too badly wounded to take this fight, and I don't get any reinforcements, so gonna have to decline. Yeah, so they moved an army right over here. Did they just move 2 armies right over? Yeah, we'll see on my turn. Oh no, not the Dread Fleet again. And I don't like the look of this Pirates of Sartosa fleet either. Man. Yeah, this is what you sign up for in a Total War campaign. Alright, what's the plan for the Savage Orcs? The Occupier pulls at a spare. I guess that makes sense. Okay. Army on forced march. Yeah, that's what I want to see. Another army on forced march. Yes, okay. Well, the ambush was foiled, and I don't actually get my second reinforcing army, but this is still... So they basically wandered into our ambush range, but were able to spot us before we launched the ambush. But obviously this is still like an unmissable opportunity to wipe out this army in forced march while they're still weak.
Arise, my legions, rise!
I think, yeah, we'll have to see what they've got another full stack which hasn't moved yet, and after this battle they'll know where my army is, but I think it's going to be too late for that first army they force marched. Like, I think we'll be able to catch them next turn too. Alright, would love to not take too much damage here because I only get the 1 end turn replenishment before I'll be fighting these guys again. So this is not my strong general on his War Sphinx. On the other hand, it's like there's so little here in terms of soldiers, and they're on forced march. I think I can just more or less rush them. Okay, and I've got a low-level Nekahara caster, but he still has the army-wide passive heal. But he doesn't have any like offensive spells. Or damage dealing ones, maybe I should say. Okay, have him at the back. Gotta watch a bit for the enemy cavalry. I guess I sort of hedge against that with the sepulchral stalkers. Still haven't quite figured out how to best use these units. They're like short-range, monstrous infantry. I think they have few enough archers that I can be pretty aggressive at just charging into the scorpions. And yeah, leave the cavalry off to this side on skirmish mode. Alright, got this unit of Nekahara warriors I forgot about. Okay. This is one of the interesting things that happens when you go into ambush stance, is you do end up in these situations where like you don't get to bring in your reinforcement army because the enemy spots your ambush just as you're trying to set it up, kind of thing. Alright, get in there, boys. Don't think much subtlety is required here. Alright, Scorpion's taking fire. Shield him up. Start shooting back. Scorpions, get in there. Sepulchral Stalkers, just shoot at whatever. Tomb King, get in there. Okay, that Tomb Scorpion actually took way more damage than I thought it would. I guess that's because it's up against melee troops, not just massacring Way Watchers. Try and pull them back. I probably shouldn't be charging with these missile cavalry, but into force march Way Watchers hopefully isn't too bad. Question mark. Watch them get absolutely wrecked now. Okay, how things going? Yeah, we've got this. We've got this easily. This was a very unfortunate situation for them. Alright, time to do a bit of healing spam. Oh, actually, he's maybe not even high enough level to get the passive healing. Alright. Yeah. Yeah. Still took a lot of damage on this cavalry unit. This damage is acceptable, provided I can heal some of it before my next turn. Man, the Way Watchers firing on the move is so annoying. Alright, let's just shoot that general. I think he's more or less the guy I need to rout at this point. And I am getting the passive healing. Okay, good. There we go. Okay, this time is on force march. No need to waste ammo or hit our own guys. Just get like, I guess probably one more heal down. Yeah, that went fine. I mean, as always with the Way Watcher armies, they're gonna do damage to you, even in situations like this where there's so few of them. It's too bad. Yeah, it's too bad that you can't get like a higher tier Chariot unit with the Tomb Kings that's actually like more heavily armored and a bit stronger at dealing damage than just the tier 1 or 2 Chariots. But because they would be, I think, really good against these elf armies. Okay. So that army's wiped out, and I lost track, or I didn't see the other full stack of Eyes of the Jungle make a move, but I think it's pretty obvious what's going to happen here, given, yeah, full stack and force march. Mission failed, recruit melee cavalry. Alright, forgot about that, whatever. Defeat that lord in battle. Okay. So,
I think not.
up here in the north, let's just wipe out this army. Use my heroes to try and find where that other stack went. Wow, so Skaven got very aggressive here, and
Never, no.
came in with 2 full stacks.
No.
Well, both these armies are very strong.
Warp token stash.
Yeah, Arkhan's still not quite at full strength.
Land of the dead.
So,
Impossible.
yeah, let's see. Not sure the best way to handle this.
No.
They're virtually the same army in terms of what the Skaven have.
Cannot. Not. No, you failed. Foolish, stupid.
So this has 3 Plague Claws, this has 2 Plague Claws and 1 Warp Lightning. Both have 3 Doom Flayers. This one's got a Wizard. I'm basically trying to decide which army to Lightning Strike and which to fight afterwards with 2 armies. It kind of seems obvious that
Impossible.
I mean, yeah, I don't see how the situation gets any better by waiting. They could bring this 3rd army in. What they're doing is just basically effectively teleporting across this gap, which I can't do, but they're underway. Their use of the underway passages lets them move like that. Okay, I guess I get a bit more information by trying to locate the other Skaven army that was out this way. But I guess it hasn't marched towards us or is hidden somewhere. Yeah, do all my hero movements, I think, before committing my armies. Okay. So they had, yeah, so their armies were in reinforcing range of one another. One obviously came to us and got killed. One got to here. So where did the other one go? It's not up this way. Could it have gotten down into this fog of war? No, right? Nah, definitely not that far. So they probably went back up to Zandri. Although there's no military presence there. Okay, I'm a bit concerned that I lost track of that army.
This is my endeavor.
Okay, these orcs are weak because they, yeah, they lost population by basically rebuilding this from ruins, which actually probably works to my advantage, right? Because they're not in a position to like come and sack Bel Aliad or whatever.
My creations. Move, slaves. Animals.
Definitely another possibility for more Skaven armies in particular to be down this way, so yeah, gotta scout. Okay, this guy keep heading up north.
Move, my creation.
Yeah, this orc army's apparently decided it doesn't want anything to do with actually landing and attacking us.
Can't be done.
Same can't be said for Charlotte Goodeye. What a name. Yeah, I don't know what's in their army, but there's a gunnery wight and a fleet captain, as well as the general. So that's 3 of their 12 units. I think... Oh, I don't have 1600 Canopic Jars. I was going to say, I'll get over the 20,000 threshold for the next army by fighting, essentially, this turn, but I don't have the 1600 jars. Wow. At least I'm not short by that 20 that the silly cavalry mission would have got me. That would have been a bit of a feels bad. Okay, I think I've moved all my heroes. Oh, I'm only... Yeah, I see. It says 5 out of 4, because I've got that special hero, Necrotect, but he's just rebuilding. He just rebuilds ruins. He's not really a Necrotect.
You are not him.
Oh, boy. So I was wrong about not fighting this turn, right? Like, I thought I had 2 turns to get this recruitment and stuff done. Nope.
My will be done.
Okay, well... wonder how far this army gets. This army must be able to move down here. Man, I'm not confident in my ability to fight a 3v2 full stack fight though, because like you can only get 40 units on the board at once, right? And I think their 40 units are scary enough that that's not a good approach for me. I think I've got to take the battle 20 on 20. And then whether it's like 40 on 20 or 60 on 20 or whatever for the second stack doesn't matter. So I think that maybe the question is, can I reinforce Arkhan's army at all before launching the attack? And I feel like I should do that, like I should switch out these damaged units, even if it's just temporary. This guy I can heal more easily, like at the beginning of combat I can just use Arkhan's healing abilities, but having a Tomb Guard unit be down this much is probably just... I should probably just bring in the Regiment of Renown, like the ethereal Nakahara warriors. Okay, so... yeah, that swap's got to be worth it, and this swap, probably nothing else? No. Oh, Lich Priest of Light versus Nekahara. Yeah, you know what? Let's do that swap too. A second, yeah, there's diminishing returns on a second Lich Priest. I don't want to take out an actual sort of fighting unit to have both of them, I think. The gold tier archers do get a boost from Arkhan skill-wise, so I think I'll take 100 of them over 120 with a bit less experience. Alright. Okay, why does Arkhan go to 0 movement after that?
Find my harem. Arkhan the Black.
It must be because this army was recruiting, and so somehow the units I transferred over...
Follow me.
Yeah, little stuff like this, it's kind of annoying. It's not going to be good if I can't get that movement back. It makes no sense, right? Because none of the units in this army had moved. No, it still has no movement. Okay.
Petra watches.
And this army has no movement either.
Priest king of greatest dynasty.
Alright, I don't really know what's up with that. I don't normally do this, but I'm gonna reload my autosave because I wouldn't have made those moves if I realized I was gonna lose movement on both armies, and I think it's kind of a bug, or at least something weird going on. Like, I didn't physically march either of the armies anywhere close to movement range, they just moved a few, you know, like they were already stood adjacent at the start of the turn. Yeah, as I say, I really don't like reloading the autosaves, but occasionally weird stuff happens that's not really your fault, and yeah, not being able to launch the attack this turn would be costly enough that I don't mind doing this. I'm gonna have to remove my heroes because the autosave's only at the start of the turn, but that's alright. I'll try and move them to the same place. Guess this guy kind of came down this way and then headed off like this a bit. And this one I tried to find the other elf army. Yeah. Okay. I don't really want to abuse the fact that like I kind of have more information now to make different decisions. Alright, I think that's close to... Okay, and I have this hero too, but I don't think I moved him last time. So let's see what happens here. If I cancel this recruitment, then I get full movement on this army. Arkhan has full movement. Yeah, so now Arkhan just takes a bit of a movement hit. I don't know. I don't know what the deal with that was, but whatever. So Arkhan's army is going to have to fight one of these two armies.
You are not him. Priest king of greatest dynasty.
Wish I had... Yeah, I wish I had one fast unit
My master will return.
to somehow use to get to the play clause, because they are going to be a problem.
No.
Alright, I'm going to fight this army. I'm assuming they won't retreat if I launch the attack. I guess I'll find out. Yeah, I mean, I don't think there's anything else I can do to make Arkhan's army any stronger. Flock of Jaff is taking it in the other direction, I'm pretty sure.
Impossible.
Yeah, I think this is doable. Okay, so we've got their 2 stacks against my 2 stacks plus the garrison, but I don't want that, I want the lightning strike. Yeah. I'm actually really surprised that the balance of power changed by as much as it just did. I guess this army, yeah, I guess my 20 units reinforcing are just quite a lot weaker. Oh, this is not going to be easy though, I think. We'll do a lot of damage to them with the caskets, but their artillery is going to start doing a lot of damage to us too, and I don't have a lot I can do about that. I mean, the only thing I could kind of do, or kind of imagine doing, is sending Arkhan on his chariot, but even that's super hard, right? We're fighting in the underway, so it's confined space. I probably could auto-resolve this and not take too much damage, but yeah, I don't know. I don't like abusing the auto-resolve. It's kind of the point of the game to fight these close or kind of close-ish battles. I actually think for once the balance of power is wrong in like against us, as in I don't think we're as strong as that suggested. The problem with this army, or one of the problems with this army, is I just don't have that much front line. You don't need that much, but still. Okay, so first things first, we have to deal with the menace below. They're going to have a bunch of those. I think that means I just have Arkhan plus my Necrosphinx start behind my caskets in the back line to make sure that when the clan rats spawn, that I take them out right away. I'm going to deploy more or less as far back as I can here. Yeah, I mean, my units don't route, right? So the fact that I'm stood right by the edge of the map doesn't matter, whereas other, like, non-undead races, you might want to avoid this, because then if a unit does route, it's going to just leave the battlefield before it has a chance to rally, but yeah, not a factor for us, obviously. Oh, my infantry is going to take a beating this battle, I can tell. Alright, that's fine. Dealing with these Skaven armies, I'm kind of glad they made a move. I would have rather it was maybe in 1/10th time when my armies are full strength again, but good to have some action. Okay.
Not a servant.
I guess. Oh, you know what I can do? I could use my Shabti to try and at least tie down those plague claws. Obviously, once we're into the battle and we've taken enough damage that I can summon the Shabti. Then, so I could have my Lich Priest ride ahead of the army and try and coordinate doing some damage with his banishment spell, but that's asking for trouble, honestly, given I'll be trying to deal with the silly menace blow at the same time, so let's not. Alright, get some healing down on the Necrosphinx. I think the rats will start coming towards us once the menace below spawn. If they're not already. I think there's a lot of infantry here as well that I just can't see, and the Doomflayers probably... Yeah, there they are, Storm Vermin. Okay, there's the menace below. Oh, they put them at the front, that's funny. Alright, I do not want you firing. Yeah, we'll fire.
Cetra shall pay. So be it.
Don't need to run that unit down or anything. Didn't actually do any casualties, you know, inflict any casualties. I wonder... I'm wondering about sending Arkhan up and trying to, like, summon skeletons from his Tomb Blade on top of the artillery. Yeah, I'm not sure what the AI is thinking with this menace below placement. It's like, you don't put the Clanrats down in combat with my elite Tomb Guards, right? Just drop it on top of my archers or something. Yeah, I'm gonna try and do that plan. I just need to be careful not to get Arkhan bogged down in fighting any of their infantry or whatever, right? But I should be able to avoid that. It's amazing how long this battlefield is, actually. Okay, there's the Clanrats appearing in the back, but then they're just easy fodder for the Necrosphinx. Don't think there'll be more than 1 or 2 more menace blows. I forgot to actually check the Skaven corruption in this region, but yeah, it's really good that we get them out of the way before the rest of their army arrives.
Onwards, minions. Forward.
Yeah, Arkhan's not going to take too much damage from the. In fact,
Legion forward.
wonder if I can get the Skaven to shoot their own troops a bit here. That'd be funny. Oh yeah, I did. Great. Alright, that's another menace below, but I obviously have to just... Ah, crap. Oh, this plan is not working, huh? Alright, yeah, there's just too many Skaven troops here. I thought I had a way through to their artillery, but there's just hidden units.
Legions forward.
Too bad Arkhan doesn't have an AoE magic spell.
Spell casting.
Alright, that unit's broken. Okay, good. Necrosphinx, get up to the front. And these units need to be on fire at will. No.
Tremble before Arkhan.
Actually,
I command.
what I just did with Arkhan, and actually I'm going to keep doing it because they don't have missile troops other than their artillery. So what I'm doing, by doing this, like, I'm wasting some ammo on their artillery, but I'm also making it so that their artillery is staying put, right? I don't want their artillery advancing and then shredding my infantry. Also looks like I might be able to squeeze Arkhan round this time. It's not even much of a squeeze. Wow, they didn't cover this flank at all, huh?
Onwards, minions. Legions forward.
Yeah, if units want to turn around and chase Arkhan, that's fine. I mean, the Skaven are pretty quick, but... Oh man, that damage though. Holy crap. Yeah, that's the Warp Lightning Cannon. Alright. Wow. Actually can't believe how much damage Arkhan took there. Right, you can heal some of it, it's not too bad. I've got to focus on what's happening this way. So they've charged in with Doomflayers, but we're repelling them. That looks good for now. Drop Banishment down here. Arkhan's hopefully doing okay now. Yeah. Kinda.
Childish winds gather.
Okay. Necrosphinx taking a bit too much damage probably. Concentrate fire onto units. Right, heal Necrosphinx. Okay, good. Summon skeletons, managed to break that unit, awesome. No, I don't want to waste magic on that actually. This is a banishment situation. Oh, look at that. Doesn't get much more juicy than that target. Come on, Arkhan. Well, he's done his job. I mean, it doesn't matter if he takes some damage now, right? Provided I can heal up. He's not going to take too much in melee with the weapons crews. Okay, how's the rest of this going? Looks okay. I don't see... I mean, we're taking damage, but we haven't had... I'm not seeing like a lot of loss of leadership on my soldiers. I'm sure our archers are absolutely shredding them. This is such a big clump of Skaven, I can't resist firing caskets into it. Yeah, beautiful. Just cast a net down on that unit. Yeah, caskets, exactly what they were supposed to do with those rounds. Let's change target to these. Alright, Arkhan can summon more skeletons, which I may as well do because it's just free. He's not going to be able to get in range to summon them over this way now, so... So the Sepulchral Stalkers, or sorry, the Chosen of the Gods Ushabti actually held their ground really well against the Doomflayers, it's worth remembering. Alright, Necrosphinx taking too much damage. Oh, Sepulchral Stalkers got wrecked. Yeah, looks like I've lost them. Wow. Yeah, their health dropped way faster than I thought it would. Oh, I don't want to lose the Necrosphinx. Get out of there, buddy. Alright, looks like I got Ushabti coming in to help. Well, infantry didn't get as massacred as I thought they might. I say as I launch like casket shots kind of into them. I think we've broken them though. Yes! Hooray! Okay, that is a big win. Oh, that's a big win. And I kept this unit alive, which is good. It wouldn't have been the end of the world if I lost it, but it obviously is very useful to have around. Try and run down some of these units of Arkhan. I did lose... Yeah, I did lose the Sepulchral Stalker Regiment of Renown. That's okay. I think that's acceptable. Didn't take that much damage otherwise. And I think that could have gone a lot worse if their artillery had free-fired into my front line. Like, I only really had these 4 units of 3 Tomb Guard plus the Ethereal Nakara Warriors.
I command Animus. Of death.
I don't believe I wiped this. I don't believe this army gets wiped out. So trying to run these guys down, I think, is good. Alright, that Storm Vermin unit running the other way is actually really good for me. Because I get to possibly do a bit more army-wide healing. Let's try and just shepherd them back. Yeah. Alright, now they want to run away this way. No, no, no. I should have tried to move up the Necrosphinx earlier to get the benefit of Arkhan's little resurrect or reanimate heal, but... Alright, I might try and get one down. Alright, got a bit of recovery. Close victory. Yeah, okay, I'll take that, I think. Caskets carrying. Yeah, none of their units did that much damage to me. It was just this unit that I think must have got caught by Doomflayers at the beginning. But as I said, it's not too much of a problem for them to get wiped out. I can recruit them again at full experience in 10 turns, so...
My master will return.
Alright. Oh! Awesome. I actually get... Canopic jars for that. Oh, I wonder if I fight enough battles this turn, I can take the Canopic jar options and actually get over... Because I have over 20k now, right? Yeah, I can get up to 1600 and actually get that 6th army recruited to hold Kofur against the Vampire Pirates. Awesome. At least I think I should be able to.
No.
Okay, so what's the plan now?
No, Gracia, never wrong.
I think the plan is...
My will be done.
Alright, if I make this attack, this army retreats, but that's fine.
Priest king of greatest dynasty.
Unless they already count as retreating. No, I don't think so.
Destroy them.
Yeah, they get to retreat. Oh, how do they run away so
Strive to
far?
greatness.
Alright. That is actually not
He's disappointed.
great.
I keep my own counsel. Advance.
Got a lot of heroes in this area, which is really good to keep this close eye on. all my enemies. Yeah, these armies aren't doing anything that's good. So now my concern here, right, is I can't beat this army.
Address me as your highness.
I can reach them and I would be able to wipe them out, but then I'm in the open. And there's two Skaven armies. Well, there were two Skaven armies in the vicinity. I think what I'm going to do... I think I might just wipe this army out. And then basically backtrack to Sudenburg.
Soon, so very soon. Undead loyalty.
Yeah.
Find my harem.
This... In principle, I could get more experience on these troops too by just march them in for reinforcing. I'm just going to auto-resolve this one, but let's not interrupt their recruitment.
My will be done.
Okay, Arkhan, rank 29. What are we doing with you? Yeah, we don't need this stuff, possibly ever. I think I need to get Arkhan's magic to improve. If I'd had the Purple Son of Xerius, I could have actually done... Yeah, well I could have... I would have had the option of throwing that down on one of those artillery crews, rather than face tanking as much damage as I did, but still a few levels away. So what am I have to pick one more point here. Yeah, okay. These spells were all pretty mediocre, I think. That's the problem with the Law of Death. Like, Purple Sun is fine, but that first tier of spells is not good. Okay. So this Lich Priest has finished everything on the magic line, or not everything, but all the important stuff. So I don't think I need a Skeletal Steed, given Arkhan's on his Chariot in this army as a mobile caster. Yeah, I think this is just a really safe bet. I'm going to be recruiting a Lord this turn, hopefully, so that +1 Lord Recruit rank will go straight to him.
No, need my war token stash. The plan scheme is discordant.
So what's actually left here? Yeah, it's not that much. I'm going to just auto-resolve this one.
Land of the dead.
I don't think any of my units should be wiped out. Trying to move this army to too much stuff on, too many units trying to be in the same place. Oh, if I just... No, I think he can still get back close enough to Sudenburg. Oh yeah, no, he can force much further, never mind.
Servant of Nagash.
Okay, let's just do this and auto-resolve it. I don't think the Necrosphinx will be wiped out.
Bring them death.
Yeah, I think we won't take much damage. Very good. Yeah, this is what I was talking about. So I can actually grab 30 jars here. I've already got plenty of the campaign movement range buff, so let's just harvest their organs. Sorry, Skaven. Well, I don't know if that's worse than the other options anyway, but yeah, go for that.
Unliving curse.
You're dead. And okay, actually should so remember to check out that armor. Actually, let's just do that right now so I don't forget. So Arkhan's current armor is a lot weaker than this. I don't think you start to... I'm trying to remember how the armor for like damage formula works. I don't think you hit diminishing returns. Oh no, maybe you do start to hit diminishing returns already at 100, but I'm pretty sure going up to 130 is still worth it. And that cost me 4 points of melee defense. Yeah, okay, I'll take that. And maybe give
Tomb King of Nehekara.
yeah, I'm actually kind of more concerned about my generals in the north, so let's give this guy the enchanted shield that Arkhan just dropped. Okay. So I'm one canopic jar off. Oops, wrong button. I'm one canopic jar off this, right? 1600. But I'm gonna get that from this battle. So that actually works out, I think.
Servants.
Okay. Let's force march back to Sudenburg.
My glory.
Arkhan.
Dark plans.
The council is disappointed.
Yeah, this army can get.
Sands of time.
No, Gracia, never wrong. No, need my warp token stash.
Yeah, so doesn't show this army as being able to reach Arkhan if I just march over this way, but the trouble is, in the past I've had this experience where I've like moved an army so as to be out of range, but this red like prediction or whatever doesn't cover all the movement buffs that enemy armies can have. In the same way as we have like boost to movement from heroes or whatever. So I don't know. I'm gonna actually just be kind of also conservative and force march Arkhan like as far as he can go out here, so there's no chance anyone can get to him.
Legions march.
They might come and lay siege to Sudenburg, but
No, need my warp token stash.
well, if they, I mean, yeah, having Arkhan next to the city would not have prevented that. I think they won't come in with just one stack, and worst case scenario, Arkhan will have to be breaking the siege with lightning strike possibly if they bring this army in too next turn, but that's all fine. Okay, so I get to evasion. Oh, I get that melee defense back. That's good.
They need to prove themselves.
Missile resistance and armor for constructs. How good's that in this army? Yeah, it's honestly probably better than boosting his own like melee skills. Just try and help out the constructs. Keep the Necrosphinx alive longer. And I think I want this one next. Yeah, boosting faction research rate's always good. Okay.
Arkhan the Black.
Probably just max out replenish troops next. Can't recruit because I'm in force march. Yeah, okay. And 10 more turns for that. And 1 more turn for the Flock of Jeff. Okay. Good to know. So I think the next step here is to fight these elves. So they're on force march. I have 2 stacks.
Nehekara rises from the sands.
I think this is probably an auto resolve too.
Perhaps
I've fought enough of the battles against these elves that I think, like, over the last few episodes, you've probably seen how these battles go. I mean, they aren't easy, but we just outnumber them by so much and they're tired. Like, I will take some damage, but I'm not. Yeah, I'm probably just fine with the auto resolve. Wonder what I should go with this general. Yeah, he's got this interesting combination of both boosting all his troops' melee attack and his range. Alright, let's not decide that yet. I want him to lead the attack though.
submit to your king.
So King Janhansa
King, slave.
is going to reinforce.
Address me as your highness. Priest king of greatest dynasty.
probably going to just take one of these two again, which is what I've picked in all my other generals, but the thing is that Ushabti... I don't know that I really want like an army full of Ushabti, which is what this would lend itself to. I don't care at all about that attrition. Well, I mean, it's not nothing, but it's not very important. Boosting leadership for Tomb Guard and Chariots. Well, that wouldn't be bad, but I just can't recruit them yet. Or I can't recruit Tomb Guard, and Chariots are already a bit obsolete, like I was saying before. Hero recruit rank +2 for Tomb Guards. Yeah, it's whatever. I think I'd just go for this one.
All shall perish.
Alright, forget what I said about auto-resolving. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Auto-resolve, not very reliable.
Rise. To war for Nehek.
Or the, yeah, balance of power is just funny. It underestimated that last Skaven army, and it definitely overestimates this army. Still, can't really complain about opportunity for killing elves by hand as opposed to by the auto resolve button. Sorry if you're an elf fan, but it's one of those things where like I like playing as elves in this. I like dark elves. I don't like the high elves or wood elves as much, but the dark elves are definitely one of my favourite races. But I do also enjoy just killing them when I'm not playing elves. Okay. So all my artillery is in the reinforcing army, that's fine. They don't have any cavalry in this army, so I'm just going to deploy right at the back, get all my formation and what have you sorted out, and then advance on them when I'm ready. Alright. Starting to put together quite a strong like set of heroes in my northern armies here, like the Tomb King on his War Sphinx, the this Chariot Master with all the stat boosts from that, Tomb Prince on his Chariot. Okay, let's get all the archers together. Yeah, really nice to have the time to just set up wherever I want and not have not being just rushed down like the Skaven do. I mean I don't think there's much strategy here. Like, I don't think there's much point in trying to come at them from multiple sides with my infantry. I'm just gonna make a big line like normal. Okay, is that all my infantry front line? Looks like it, okay. Honestly, I don't think the infantry are going to be too important here because I've got like 5 Tomb Scorpions, Bone Giant, then cavalry and everything to deal damage. Okay, neither of my Lich Priests have yeah, neither of my Lich Priests actually have the Arcane Conduit just yet. Actually, where are my heroes? I guess one of the things I should be careful with in this is that I don't like stupidly lose a hero or lord for no reason, which I am wont to do. Yeah, you should not be in the front line, buddy. Hang out behind that big mob of skellies. Alright, looks good. Let's go. I'll just advance far enough for my Cascade of Souls to be in range, and then we'll just wait and force them to come to us. Obviously their Waywatchers are great range, but we do outrange them still, so... Just checking... Yeah, the very first time I fought this faction, when they wiped out this king, and like my first strong army, they had an unbreakable general, and I keep checking each time I fight them now, to see whether their general has unbreakable, but it must have been... I don't know, like a special attribute of that particular guy. Alright, I judged that perfectly, huh? Yep. Complete luck, of course, but I advanced the army to exactly the right spot where the caskets are just in range. Try to have a Tomb King in the middle of the Scorpion so he gets as many as possible with his AoE heal.
Obey and move.
Alright, yeah, I think everything's laid up pretty well here. They have to come towards us, like, then, yeah, they don't. It's just kind of silly to stand and take artillery fire. And their Waywatchers are, their Waywatchers are invisible, but they're here, no doubt, and will be in range pretty soon. So with that in mind, let's select everyone except the units already firing, and get ready to launch, or get ready to order the advance when the Waywatchers start shooting us. Here we go. Yeah, this is something I haven't always done super well, is like, give that order. Oh man, the two Scorpions getting wrecked already. Jeez. Right, let's just chase the Waywatchers around. We don't have to engage their melee troops here. Charge!
Yes.
Yeah, my cavalry should just run around like this, I think. Okay, that looks not too bad. You guys stop and fire. Okay, these units got really messed up on my cavalry. Got completely pulled out of position, and now I can simply move out of the way instead of fighting them. I think this is going really well. Okay, what's happening to this unit? Oh, that. Okay then. Our archers actually do a lot of damage to them, funnily enough. Because, you know, they're just mostly lightly armoured elves. Like, neither their archers nor infantry are heavily armoured at all. Alright, this unit's taking way too much damage. Okay, they've routed, good. Looks like their whole army's routed. Oh, not quite, actually. Yeah. No, not yet. Looks like it's close, though. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Alright, not too bad. Let's try and do as much healing as we can. We've got double healers here. I don't really need to keep shooting, but fact, yeah, stop shooting. So I've got both these both these Lich Priests who can spam cheap healing spells, and I also have my, let's get everyone together here for healing. I don't think I'm going to be able to reach the Savage Orcs, like basically recapture the settlement they just took this turn, but I might have enough movement for that.
My will be done.
Oh, darn it. I thought this, yeah, alright, well, so much for getting that heal off.
Gods.
70 seconds. Yeah, they're running pretty slowly because they're tired, so we should get that heal. Alright, one more cast of this. Alright, good enough. Okay, more gold, always good. Just curious. Yeah, so Nekahara Horseman actually pretty good there in terms of number of kills. Bow Giant decent as well. Artillery the best. Surprise, surprise. Okay, and here if I take the jars, I get to that 1600. 2k gold's 2k gold, but I really want to get that 6th army able to recruit, like get a turn of recruitment in before the Dreadfleet land on my west coast.
Nekara rises from the sands.
Viper Killer. Leadership when fighting against rogue armies. I didn't realise that was even a trait. Fair enough. Okay, so that deals significant but not crippling damage to the Eye of the Jungle. If I
alone shall restore Nekara.
Yeah, let's see how I want to do this. I definitely want to build my new army or recruit my new army in Kofur. I think that's where this army might be heading as well.
That is forbidden. Not this officer.
Being able to just wipe out the silly orcs, probably not a bad idea either, although they're not doing anything here. They're not even raiding, they're just hanging out in their boats. So let's go. A new dynasty. And who have we got? And what level are they? Okay, it looks like they're coming in at rank 5. Wrathful, aggressive, strategist. Not amazing traits. So this guy's global bonuses are applied even when he's not leading an army, so that plus 5% faction-wide tax rate and plus 1 public order or provinces. I actually don't need him as a general to benefit from, but he's probably still the best general I have available. Unless I missed someone in the jar list. Oh, there's this guy, Cunning. He's rank 7. Yeah, and I put points into battle skills, so he has boosted the he boosts skeletons, whereas I think this guy boosts casualty replenishment. You know what? I'll actually take that guy. I know I say guy a lot, I can't with the names, like remembering the names of the different people. It's why I call them jars, right? Kagatef, okay.
My will be done. I have arrived.
So... yeah, only 3 local recruitment slots, but I can fix that. Because...
Nehekara rises from the sands.
yeah, all I need to do is move this lord back into this territory and he'll boost that by a lot, or both these guys actually. So what's the plan?
I am my father's son. I alone shall restore Nehekara.
Just thinking about next moves against the elves here. I think I just run it back, right? Put both my armies into ambush stance. Didn't see where that army moved off to, but I'm pretty sure it retreated this way. Hopefully we can provoke it to move back down here. Would be nice to catch these orcs before they're replenished. I guess with that in mind, yeah, okay. So I can do this. I can move to... just gotta watch this movement. Yeah, I can move to here. So that way I'm standing in this province. So I should get the local recruitment slots. Yeah, perfect.
Power in unlife.
So, right, it's
No.
too bad I don't know how strong this army is. I think it's pretty clear they're heading for Kofur. There's no place to land along the coast here. There is a place up at Phyrus, but maybe
That is not warranted.
well, in any case, I'm just wondering about if there's any way
Address me as
I send
your
this other army
highness.
back, but I don't think so.
Make way. Ambush the foolish.
So, double ambush stance.
The land of the dead.
Okay, this prince is creeping up towards immortality. And got to Desert Strike. Nice, okay.
On your knees.
And this king is closing in on getting a War Sphinx, which is good as well. So, alright, what red line skill do I want to take here? I can definitely see this general ending up commanding a number of the Tomb Scorpions. Right now he's got Scorpions and Sepulchral Stalkers as his like elite units, right?
They need to prove themselves.
So this would boost... that's too bad that the first point in this only boosts charge bonus. I find charge bonus is just not that effective, even on mobile units like Scorpions. I guess the other points boost melee attack and weapon strength, which is better. Well, I need to put 5 points in here to be able to advance up towards the Resurrect skill, so I don't think it's a bad decision to put points in the to boost missile troops, and I might end up with points in the to help the Scorpions as well, but I don't think it's a priority. If I could boost the Scorpion's armor, then I'd do that for sure, but yeah, sadly not an option. Okay. Power Reserve or Skull Storm. Yeah, okay, I'll go for the Skull Storm. Use it occasionally, I suppose. Alright, I'm still saving up points on that Neck Protect. Have I moved with everybody? Yeah, Yeah, the army's still recruiting, that's fine. Oh yeah, this Necrotect continues his
Move, my creations.
march up towards Pyrrhus. Although I don't want to reoccupy it while there's enemy troops around. And yeah. So I'm confident I'm not going to be attacked over the next turn, but the turn after I might be. So... just thinking about whether I should... Oh, that Screaming Skull is probably powerful enough that I should start this, even if there's some small chance I don't get to finish the recruitment. And I think I'll just fill out the rest of the army with skeletons. I've got 7 units in the garrison. I think what this... Yeah, okay, I'll do this, and I can... In theory I can reconsider next turn, like if this army gets closer and I can see more what's in it. Also have the option for adding Flock of Jaff next turn, which... yeah, there's a small boost, but a boost nonetheless. Alright, so despite spending 20,000 gold, I actually still have almost 4,000, which is awesome. Just have a quick check of public order. Everything looks good, except here. Yeah, so there's issues here, but that's because of the corruption, which is going down. Yeah, okay. Is there any Skaven corruption here? No. Just trying to do a quick check for whether I can actually afford to demolish any public order buildings. Yeah, it looks like I can, right? Yes. Yeah, none of this is temporary. So this +4 I don't need, and I don't need this untainted. Yeah, there's no source of Skaven corruption here anymore. And... okay, so Al-Haik is getting to tier 5 next turn. Okay, that's a great reason to sit on this gold. Ah, and I guess I just got line of sight to this army. Okay, so that's the rubber full stack that they'd moved up this way. Okay, no problem. I might not be able to engage them this turn, but we'll see if they come towards Al-Haik or what they want to do.
I am ready.
Got my full complement of heroes. We've got 11 turns here before unlocking what's now going to be a 7th army, so that will be great to have as well. Not spending any of this gold, don't want to level you up. Or you. Yeah, that can all wait. Okay, I think next turn. Oh, knocked Clan Wars down to rank 5, that's something I suppose. I wonder who's rank 3. Oh, it's probably the Empire, right? I haven't actually met... yeah, I haven't met the Empire yet. I'm guessing they're rank 3 at this point. Okay, next turn. Oh, that's a nice trait. Just extra movement range, always good. Oh, you wounded a hero in my army. That's not very nice. Huh. So, under siege from the Skaven, and they did indeed move over that other army. Okay, and we do have intel on that Dreadfleet army, although I didn't see quite what was in it. So waiting on the Savage Orcs, and then the Eye of the Jungle get the last turn, I think. Alright, they're just moving heroes. No! Okay, failure, good. I've got to watch that. Like, there's no point moving close to those guys if they're just gonna come wound me. Okay, orcs coming and raiding. And that orc army... Oh, that's a bit annoying. Don't have anyone who's able to come down and deal with them so easily. And they're backing up. Okay. So maybe this turn we can... Maybe this turn we can deal with the orcs, I don't know. Yeah, so this Necrotech was wounded out of Arkhan's army, that sucks. So here...
No, Gracia, never wrong.
Yeah. Okay, this is going to be a similar plan to last turn. Arkhan's going to come break the siege with Lightning Strike, fight one of the armies, basically one-on-one. Then I'll use this army and, if necessary, the garrison to fight the other army.
No, need my
Looking at this though, we've got one of their armies here that's way weaker than the other. There's this army which is just mostly Skaven slaves. Some good units, but nowhere near as strong as the army I took on one-to-one with Arkhan before, so that should work out just fine. I need a hero up here. Probably just you.
The casket of souls.
Kind of torn because I would love to wipe the orc armies out, get back Pools of Despair, of course, but at the same time, I know that the Eyes of the Jungle will just churn out another stack if I leave them to their own devices. They're down to rank 12. I just want to compare the strength ranking. Okay, they are a fair bit weaker than us, but I guess I guess I say this every time, like the strength rank depends on the balance of power, and from the battles I fought against them, it definitely overrates the elves with their Waywatchers. So probably that means, I don't know, they probably don't have a second full stack then, but I need vision up here. Alright, well, I think that was successful. Dealt the Skaven, or started to like deal with this latest wave of Skaven assaults. Wiped out 2 of their armies, and the 3rd one got away, but I have an opportunity to deal with it now. This army's, yeah, this is nowhere near as dangerous as the situation was last turn, so... Arkhan's army also got almost back to full strength. Such a big deal having the good casualty replenishment when you're just constantly fighting battles like this. Oh yeah, I guess before I stop I'll just take a quick look at this army.
Don't be a fool.
Oh, ugh. Gross. Okay, this is... Yikes. Yeah, this might not be holdable. Necrofex Colossus is the strongest unit from the Vampire Coast. And there's at least 2 of them. This is like a giant zombie dragon thing. Depth Guard or Elite Infantry.
My will
Yikes.
be done.
Alright, I'll have to decide how to approach that next time around. But for now, thanks a lot for watching, and see you for the next part.